Howdy everybody. Welcome back to BTD6. I am looking at what to do next, and I am seeing Candy Falls here with a submarine Darling Gunner Desperado setup, right? And that sounds kind of fun to me. So I think I might try that. And I think I kind of want to start with like Quincy or Soda or something. I don't know. I actually am starting to like Quincy quite a bit. It's a little weak, but also kind of fun to mess with. The thing I'm thinking about with this, right? I'm going to try to actually do the teams. Dartling Gunner, we're probably going to go down the Mad route. I don't know if we'll buy a Mad, because that's like almost half of our money, right? Maybe we could do an Energizer? Let's go ahead and just like put him here. Oh, that was probably bad positioning, right? Because with Energizer, Hero needs to be within range, right? You know what? Let's just restart. Let's do this one more time, but a little more proper, right? Let's do... Man, I'm... Gotta put him just a little closer, I think. Probably closer like that. Plus, this is 3 anyway. Let's see if that works. Okay. And that should be pretty good. We'll go in Energizer, Submerge and Support. And then maybe we'll do a Energizer Heat Tip Darts. I kind of want to do the Mad because of what do you call them? DDTs, right? Okay, hold on. Are you within range, Quincy? Yes, you are. Okay. Cool. Because, well, I have two options, right? I could do... Let's think, okay? So we get $170,000, right? We have 30, 32... Let's just say 35 on him, okay? And then let's say 12, 80, so that's 110,000. So we probably have another 50k or so after that. Maybe a little more. Which kind of makes me want to go towards Avenger and Desert Phantom instead. Right. Right now my biggest worry is DDT popping power, but if I can get a Mad, then I have nothing to worry about at all. Trying to think about how I can afford all of it. That's what's going through my brain right now, by the way. Because you get about 120k before wave 90, I think. I think up to wave 90 you get 128k or something like that. I could just be making that up entirely. Come on, Quincy. Thank you. We haven't actually gotten any upgrades yet. I'm thinking maybe we go here, right? So we can spray down that way. But while we wait, we can also... We can do that, and then if we need to unlock, we can. And we know we're going down the middle path at least. So... I think we need to get heat tip darts for weight. Well, it depends on what level Quincy hits. But I think we need heat tip darts. Oh, what the? I forgot about these guys. We might need heat tip darts for wave 28 though. Like a little preemptively. We'll see. Because if we could get Hydro... Well, we're definitely not getting Hydro Rocket Pods, right? Like, that's just not happening. It's a tough choice. Yeah, that's pretty good. We could just micro this a little bit. I'm fine with that. Who doesn't like a little micro? $25. Yeah, we're not hitting 4K. Although, does Quincy hit level 8? 7, I should say. I don't think Quincy hits level 7, honestly. Seeing that. Right, we got... Yeah, he's not hitting level 7, so we're gonna go heat tip darts. At longer range. We didn't really need the longer range. We'll get submergent support eventually. I would like Hydra rocket pods first. Mainly just so that we can guarantee pop the Moab. Right? Because Hydra rocket pods get like +2 pierce and they get pretty good damage. I think they get like 3 damage instead of 1. I could just be making that number up though. And we don't have camo leads until 59, so we're not all that concerned with that. Ooh, sheesh. I should really put on a hotkey for Quincy's ability here. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Don't do me like that. Thank you, game. We're like really close to Hydra rocket pods. No, we're not that close, actually. 800. It's like moderately close. Oh, okay, actually, I think we get it after this, and this is an easy wave. Especially with Quincy here, too. We have nothing to worry about with this one. 60, there we go. And holy cow, that's so much stronger, huh? You know, I still don't know how to cross-path this man. I think we are gonna go Buckshot Desperado, right? I know it's not called Buckshot. Phantom guy, Desperado. Oh, actually, do we get enough for the next upgrade too? For Rocket Storm? I think we do. By the time we hit the Moab. Jeez, dude. Hydra Rocket Pods goes crazy here, huh? Ah, ceramics. Okay. That is like that is like the Mad's biggest weakness, is just ceramics, huh? Is it 6,400? Oh, 6,300. Jeez. Tier 4 before wave 40? I could just ability as well. I haven't, but I could. Okay. I mean, you saw how long it took to take out that Moab. It's gonna be a little, I should bind my abilities, is what I'm getting off of that. What do you guys think of the bottom path of Desperado? Because whenever I try him out, I find it really hard to not put things within his range. And that's always so sad to me. Because it's 15% attack speed per tower within his range that he loses. He loses almost half his DPS if you have 3 towers near him. Which is outrageous to me. That's so much DPS lost. Man, this guy's so bad at ceramics, huh? Hold on, why don't we go ahead and try upgrading to that? See how that does to help us, if I just leave him here now. And then I guess we need to start working on our Desperado soon. Let's see, does this just pop everything else if we do that now? Sort of. 49 is a heavy ceramics wave. We should really lock him in place if we're gonna be doing this. And then we can just ability when we need. Maybe we should, here, what 2 upgrades do we have? We have Powerful Darts, which increases Pierce, or we have Laser Shock. I kind of think extra Pierce could be good. That way we don't ever get Pierce capped. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, we also have this angle here. This is a pretty good angle. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. This is the weakness of playing on a Steam Deck. Holy cow. I think we go Energizer first, right? And then Quincy levels up faster, and we get more abilities. You know what, real quick? No, I can't do it. I don't know if you guys ever rebind on Steam Deck or not. It's a lot more tedious when you're in, when you're not in game mode. That's the only reason why this is being so awkward. Because I've chosen, like, only active play towers recently, huh? Here, hold on. Come on. Okay, I actually think that Pierce bonus is helping a lot. How much do we need? 30,000, 6,000 more. I think we hit that by the time we reach the, Wave 63. Oh, he hit level 10. Nice. That's actually pretty big. And if you didn't know, Energizer just like solves Wave 63 entirely. Alright, now we have multiple crowd control abilities. So I'm really not worried right now. Although maybe I should be, huh? Dude, my jukebox really is just like busted or something. All it does is replays one song. I don't know. I must have hit like a replay button. Huh? There's got to be something like that. Oh, we actually got the Energizer. Okay. This thing will make pretty quick work of a lot of stuff. Yeah. Like, it shreds normal balloons. Apparently not so much Moabs, but that's okay. So here is my current issue right now. If I go down the Desperado route right now, I don't think I have enough to get the Mad before DDTs show up, and that doesn't sound like a big deal, except bottom path Desperado doesn't actually have innate lead popping power. He's got really weird abilities to pop lead. Like, the way he does it is really awkward. If there are lead on screen, he cannot pop them normally, but if there is a different balloon he hits first, like say a ceramic in front of it, I believe this is how it works. It, like, ignores the properties of all the others. If you hit a ceramic first or something. Anything that doesn't have lead properties. Which means DDTs aren't always a big deal, except when they are. And it becomes really confusing to use it. I'm really hoping this upgrade to the Energizer will just buff Quincy enough. I think that was a pretty good time to use that. We could also go middle path on him, because he does have lead popping power. I don't know how good he is at popping DDTs, but I'm sure he's fine, right? Oh, jeez. We are going to get overrun in free play mode, by the way. That's what I'm sensing right now. Our Moab popping power is so low. It makes the mad so weird, right? Because, like, he's got really bad... He's pretty mid at this point. He's got decent crowd control here, right? But, like, once he becomes a mad, he gets 0 crowd control and is purely Moab damage. Okay. I gotta say, macroing the Dartling Gunner on PC, or in this case Steam Deck, is so much easier than on mobile. On mobile, that just sucks. It's miserable. Which is probably why I never really liked Dartling Gunner before this. Or if I ever used Dartling Gunner, it was purely for Baz, right? Baz was good. I don't know, Quincy's feeling pretty good right now, you know? Cooldown is reduced further. That's pretty crazy. What are we, like a third of the way there? Yeah, man, the mat is so expensive, dude. Oh my goodness, don't kill me by clicking on an Oompa Loompa. Maybe I do have to go Golden Justice, right? Because, like, the only DDT popping power I have right now is Energizer. Well, no, like, I get DDT popping power, I guess, off of this guy, but I just feel like he's gonna get overrun, is my only issue. I saw that sneaky. Good, Quincy. Yeah, if I had hotkeys... Oh, here we go. That's another good wave for Energizer. Beautiful wave for Energizer. 76. I did that. Wrong ability there. What I would like to do is set the Steam Deck's back buttons to be abilities 1 through 4 that I get. Because if I'm on a normal build, like on a normal Chimps game, probably not going to have too many more abilities than 4. Not on a, especially on a beginner map at least, you know. Okay. Do you know what you guys get for beating monkey teams? I know that it's just a little bit of extra monkey money. Does anybody think it's actually worth it? Like, does anybody actually strive for them outside of for the achievement? Because, like, I feel like that's the only reason I would ever do it. I think you get another 30k between 80 and 90. The issue is, actually beating 80 to 90, huh? The damage doesn't feel that high, you know what I mean? Get him, Quincy. Beat him up, dude. Okay, we actually only need 25k. Once Quincy can see him, I'll activate Quincy's ability. We do have, like, constant DPS on everything. That's kind of neat. And with the advanced cooldown speeds, that was definitely something I should have used at a different time. You know what, don't do that one. Quincy's not even in range. This does not feel good, I'll tell you that much. And then we just active ability here. Oops, my game lagged. Oh no. Yeah, that definitely wasn't scary at all. Alright, we're in free play now. Things scale up a little bit for health. We'll see how this actually works. Oh my goodness, dude, the scaling has felt like instantly. Holy cow. Look at that, dude. It's miserable. Oh no. Thank you for existing, Quincy. I don't think people typically say that very often. Not like this, dude. Okay. I guess I have Rain of Arrows for something like that. Looks like it's actually gonna leak. I think we gotta get something else. Because this doesn't feel very promising right now, I'll tell you. I mean, Quincy's actually putting in a lot of effort, though. Oh no, dude. Okay, that's rough. I think we might lose here. Not to the single rainbow. Not to the single black. Okay. That's okay. So at this point, 82, that's pretty rough. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put him here. We are 5k off. Okay. I think that's okay still. Then what we can do is like, up this thing's range, I guess. I don't know. Wow, that is significantly better already. Sheesh. Then we could, I guess we could mark, but marking doesn't really matter. Quincy! Man, I messed up again. I'm trying to play like way too fast. I should place him here. So we're 5k off. What I should probably do, check what kind of range boost this gives him. Can't quite afford it from there. That's okay. Or can't quite hit it from there. Actually, we could mark here, and he would be able to... He would actually be able to hit any marked balloon. Can you see up there if you... You can. You know what? Dude, the mat is stupid expensive, huh? Now here's the crazy thing, though. Because, like, we could go with the Desert Phantom, and we can afford the Desert Phantom, right? But I think we lose to DDTs. Well, okay. Here's what we could do, right? We could just, like, do that, right? And you'll see just how strong this guy is. He's just gonna solve all of this. I'm pretty sure he does. Like, legitimately. But then the issue is I don't have lead popping power. So the question is, what should I have done for lead popping power, right? And I think the answer is, maybe go like Bez and ignore the Energizer or something. Because him plus Bez is affordable, right? I think. It's pretty close to affordable, at least. You'll see with the DDTs that I'm just gonna... I might not lose because I have this guy, but... I'm gonna have to give it the monkey team, right? If I want to win, I think I can just go, like... Put out a monkey village of Mib. Wow, I had terrible timing on that. Look at Quincy, by the way. He's at 75k pops. That's pretty good for him. And that Desperado's over here is, like, murking everything. I have no idea why he has an Energizer buff. Does everything just say it has reduced ability cooldown, even if it doesn't have an ability? I guess so. So say we hadn't gone Energizer, right? Quincy would probably be, like, level 16 maybe, something like that. I don't know. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but we would have had him, and we would have been another 30k at least. Yeah, we probably would have had... The mistake was probably going for the Energizer, it feels like. And that's okay. So this wasn't black border chimps, but what you can do is skip out on the Energizer, right? Kind of feeling like, I know I'm saying these are sort of guides, but not really. Kind of feeling like even if they are guides, it shows that you can be chimps with this build, and then on top of that, like, just play it a little better than I did, right? Because I'm just trying things. But I already have the black borders, so I don't really need to get black borders. I don't know, it's a weird position, right? Let's check. See, he does nothing to these things. It's like purely... Let's try that again. I'll show you. We'll try it with the ability instead. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Does this thing even pop them? Not at all. Okay. And then... I hate to do this to you, buddy. What you can actually do, check his range here, right? Let's do this one more time, right? Check his range. I know we lose that. So he gets that. Can we get... I think he only has to lose 1 stack of the second ability at least. See? And then, I bet we win now, right? Yeah, like, look. He absolutely destroys him if he has a way to pop leads. So, maybe what you do instead is you could try rubber to gold as well. But rubber to gold's pretty cool to just throw out chimps, I feel like. It's a nomad. And it's purely because we went for the Energizer. We routed wrong. And that's okay. But, you know, even if this didn't show you how to get a black border, I clearly saved enough money in between everything I did. You can kind of just, you can work with what I did, right? And you can tweak it pretty easily, I think. I mean, like, look at how strong he is now. And if you don't want to micro this guy, you could swap him for, like, anything else, I'm pretty sure, that has all popping power types. Because this guy is, like, full micro. I'm talking about that Darling God, by the way. Yeah, like, he's fine. I think he even takes on the DDT's next wave pretty easily, too. Maybe I'm wrong about this one, but I'm pretty sure he does. And if he looks like he's getting overwhelmed, I'll just upgrade the primary tower. Man, did you know that normal DDTs actually do get their camo stripped? Let's do this, right? Yeah, like it's fine. You can save a lot of money. Well, I guess this guy got us a lot of pops and money early on. I really feel like the issue is this Submergent support. He was completely worthless in the sense that, like, actually all of my towers already had camo detection, so he was purely used to, like, give Quincy more XP. And Quincy is not a hero that needs more XP, you know? So just save the 30k there. This thing did do 200,000 pops. But it wasn't necessary, if that makes sense, right? Although I gotta say, for a tier 4 that's 10k, this guy's gone pretty crazy. He's done 500 million, or 500,000 of the 2.3 million pops. That's really good, honestly. This is the scary wave. Really testing your Pierce cap and stuff. We look to be fine, like, completely. Look at this Desperado, man. Like, this thing is insane. Fortified DDTs. Oh, ow, jeez. And the bad. I think we're fine on this one, too, by the way. Look at Quincy go, too. This is a pretty all-rounder build. Look at this guy's stack up damage, by the way. It's not too much. It's a few hundred every shot. We do need to pop this, actually, like, right now, huh? Because if those DDTs get through... Yeah, okay, we're fine. Alright, he just, like, perma-stuns then, huh? Oops. There we go. A 0-0-0 sniper. Very nice. So, this guy was a mistake. He did fewer pops than anything else by, like, a long shot. He cost, actually, like, triple the Dartling Gunner and did under half the pops. And Quincy hits level 20 by the time it matters. So, that's what I would change. And then if you don't buy him, you can afford everything you need there. Anyway, that'll be that one. That was a pretty fun one still. And I learned a lot. And I kind of proved the thing that I was talking about with the Desperado. There we go. Ooh, I don't like that loadout. That sucks. Is it that on all of them? Yeah, it is. Okay. But, not having lead popping power for him really sucks. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's do this. I'm just gonna hop into a sandbox for just a second. Let's check. Let's put down a Desperado, right? Like, right where we had him before. Whoops. We'll do that. And then let's say... Let's put an Alchemist, like, right here. Oh my goodness, I just unlocked this ability, or this skin for Alchemist. The flowers. It looks really nice. Oh, I can't actually set the round number. Let's see. If he rubbers to gold it, can he kill this thing? Can he not rubber to gold the, Can he not rubber to gold a DDT? Oh, he doesn't have camo detection, dude. What am I talking about? So you'd still need a way to... I guess... hold on. Say we do this, right? Crazy. So we could have done... Can he cover all of them, though? I don't know if that's... Here's the issue, right? We would have lost if we tried this on wave 100. We would have just lost. The DDTs would have popped out. They would have been all the way up here, and we would have lost. Because we need to decamo them. But that is a way cheaper MIB, right? Because you gotta think an Alchemist is $595 plus like $29.70, $10.80, $700. So like you're thinking this is 4,000. Let's say 5,000. 5,500 compared to, you know, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000. Okay, it's quite a bit cheaper. Also, it looks a lot nicer. Wow, I love the flower design, dude. That looks so good. Alright, anyway. Maybe what you could do... I guess you could buy 2 rubber to gold alchemists, but why are you doing that on Chimps anyway, right? You're kind of like missing the purpose of Chimps then. But it is a cheaper MIB, and might be able to keep up with high wave DDTs. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye. Oh, actually, if you have any... Whoops. Hold on. If you have any suggestions for like maps you want to see, or builds you want to see, if you want to see me use something, just let me know. Alright. Thanks. Bye.